What's going on? You locked in with the innovators, man. You on my YouTube. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, click that bell so you can get the notifications. You already know what it is right here, man. I got Long Beach in the building, man. I got Joey Fast right here. Joey, how you doing?
I'm A1, bro. They just trying to get through this coronavirus shit, bro.
Hell yeah. First, I gotta bring it up. The last interview we did, I don't know what happened to it. The guy who filmed it literally ran off and disappeared. I never saw him again. So I'm happy that you came back. I thank you for coming back again because that was my fault.
No problem, bro. It's all good. You already know what it is.
Joey Fast, real nigga. I always say Joey Fast answer the FaceTimes and he come through when I need him. So I always appreciate you for that. Can you let the people know where they can find you on social media before we get started?
You can find me on everything at JoeyFatts on everything.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, to start off, you've brought it up. Coronavirus is a hot topic. How is it affecting your grind?
It's not really affecting nothing, really. I'm one of them stacking for a rainy day ass niggas. So
yeah.
It ain't really affecting nothing. But
how important is that? I feel like you see it a lot of times. You see a lot of flashy shit as far as like the music industry. You don't see anyone saying like prepare for the rainy day. How'd you get that mindset?
Oh shit. Yeah, well, I got brothers and shit that been in and out of jail my whole life. My pops been in the feds when I was 5th grade. So it's just like I always knew that shit get bad one day type shit. And then not only that, me going through my whole little case situation in 2017, losing everything I had. It's just like I wish I was one of them niggas that did that then, like had it just stashed away at a high amount. Yeah. So now it's just like that's like a necessity for me. I feel weird if I ain't got nothing put away. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What does it say about you though, from to basically like you said, lose everything in 2017 and bounce back?
It mean a lot, but I still got a long way to go. Cause that shit can be taken back away from me just like that again. You know what I'm saying? It's a humbling experience going through that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you appreciate what you got, but you know what I'm saying? The main objective right now is just trying to be happy. You know what I mean? That's like the money come and go, bro. But nigga just really trying to find what I like in life. You know what I mean? What make me happy.
Hell yeah, I think that's very important. People should always strive to figure out what truly makes them happy as a person. Yeah. How do you think coronavirus will affect like the music industry after it's over? You think people will go back to going to shows and
I seen some shit that said like the shows ain't gonna be ready to 2021. Really? You gonna see a lot of niggas broke. That's what you gonna see. Yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying. For the music industry, some rappers they get most of their money off shows.
I ain't did a show. 4 years.
Yeah. Are you good? Mm-hmm. What was it like growing up in Long Beach for you?
It was dope. You know what I mean? Long Beach is fun. You know what I mean? It's what you make it. You know, I grew up in the streets, so that was the life that I was accustomed to. But even then, it was fun. You know what I mean? It ain't fun until somebody die that you close to. You know what I mean? It's just like, but until then, it's fun. We got coyotes in Long Beach.
For real?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Crips in Long Beach, only Crips in Long Beach. Yeah. So it was fun. Long Beach, it was fun to me. Play football, have fun. Yeah. You know? So
tell us about that. Tell me about your football career, man.
Oh, you can ask about me. I ain't gotta tell you. I'm a legend at Poly High School. Pop Warner, everybody know me. And then you go to my school at Jordan, everybody know me.
What you was playing?
I played tailback and strong safety.
What number?
Number 5.
Oh, that's raw. Yeah. You gotta be saucy if you were at number 5.
Number 5 or 4. I was always a low digit.
They're the saucy numbers.
Yeah, no high digits. That's how you know you're nice. You get the low digit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. My senior year of high school,
I played varsity since my freshman year. That's another thing.
For real?
Never
you
played
got me
JV.
on there. I didn't play ball my freshman year.
Never played JV.
You was starting?
Yeah.
Oh, you was raw. For sure had to be a boy to do that. Let's talk about a young Joey Fats getting into music. What was he like?
Shit, I didn't start getting into music. I was like 21. Yeah. I was gone already. I was flipping cars. I was hustling then. Yeah. And just like Vince was doing this thing and me trying to, help him do whatever he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like just be of service to him. Yeah. Because, we all come from nothing. So just to have, my little cousin out there doing something, it just meant a lot to me. And, I used to, just provide sometimes. He didn't have nowhere to stay. We used to stay in the hood at my godmama's house. We sleep on the floor. You know what I mean? We'd feed each other, make sure each other got something to eat. But I was just a hustler, bro. Like anybody would tell you, by the time I graduated high school, I probably had like 17 cars. Damn, I had a lot of cars. Like that's just one thing that I did. I just had I always was a hustler.
What made you like cars like that?
I like old schools like IROCs and shit like that. Monte Carlos, Tahoe, 2-door Tahoe. So when I was in high school, my brother and them, It was like the Hot Boys back in the day, like 1999 when I first started gangbanging. In 99 on 7th and Olive, like my brother and them, they had everything, you know what I mean? Like Rick had them niggas on. Rick was like the biggest dope dealer like on the east side at the time. We didn't even know where Rick was from. Shit, come to think about it, Rick probably was the police. But cuz just was having that work for everybody over there. And had all the young niggas on to where I remember one time we on a one way, my brother and them betting thousands, niggas his homeboy got a Nissan Z. They in the alley.
Racing?
Nah, they weren't even racing. They in the alley and they playing like a game of chicken. Like he can't look, he just got to shoot across the alley, across the busy street, and if he make it, you get $1,000. And niggas, he made it like twice before my brother and them like, nah, I'm done. You ain't about to keep taking my money.
Do you remember the first song you ever made?
It's like a techno song, I think.
For real?
Yeah.
Joey Fast's first song was a techno song?
I thought rap is about characters, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought.
You didn't think it was real?
It ain't real, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta, fabricate some things to where it's not so true. You know what I mean? I don't believe in, telling too much on the mic. I am scared of the police. So it's like, back then I was even more in a sense, like, I don't want to put my lifestyle on the mic because I'm still out here. I was 21 at the time. I'm still outside. My little brother just got shot. So I'm just like, man, let me do some Flow Rider shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm try to get a check. I'm not trying to be making up gangbang music, and we really out here still gangbanging with big pistols and all that type of shit. So I mean, it's different for me. Like, I was one of them niggas at 16 that was burnt out by the streets because I've been out there, my whole life. So
hell yeah. Do you think that like music helped you pull out of it, or what would you say?
Nah, I'm always gonna be in the streets.
Yeah.
My brother started the hood that I'm from, so it's like a family thing. All my cousins is from the hood, so me walking away from the hood is like turning my back on my family. Yeah. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not on the block gang banging and doing the most no more. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm like, I mean, I don't like to call myself like no big homie because we all equal where I'm from. That's how we like to look at it. But I am like the big homie. Like, you know what I mean? To like my friends, you get what I'm saying? Like, cause all my friends are younger than me. You know what I mean? All my friends and my cousin and them. It's like Slim, he older than me, but everybody else, Vince, me and my god brothers, they younger than me. Everybody young, so it's like I always been having to lead by example. I don't, flaunt around like, oh, I'm big bro or big homie, but I just lead by example. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people look up to Joey Fast for sure.
I appreciate that.
So you gotta be the example for them for sure.
Yeah.
What artists did you grow up listening to?
Tupac for sure. I thought that nigga was my dad till I was like 5 years old. I like J Dilla, Slum Village a lot. That really helped me escape. Like my childhood growing up. Slum Village, I used to dream a lot listening to that shit. Yeah. I like a lot of R&B too. Amanda Perez, shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that hard. Who else? I used to listen to Mac Dre a little bit too.
For real? Yeah. Fucking with the man. All right, I fuck with that.
Yeah, I used to listen to Mac Dre.
How did you get into production and making beats?
How did I get into it? My baby mama, this is when we was in high school still. I was like 18 at the time. Yeah. Before I started really doing music, she had bought FL Studio and Reason for me. Yeah. Just trying to get me to stand out and shit, cause she was my shit year behind me. Yeah. I had graduated a year before her. I was fresh out of high school, not trying to go to college. She was still in high school. Yeah. And we lived together at the time. So while she was at school, I used to just be in there fiddling with it. But it never was like it for me. Like the beats I made wasn't nowhere near. So I closed it, never did it again. Went back to hustling, doing my shit. 3 years later, I ended up picking it up again. Because of the Vince shit. Because Vince doing this thing. I'm like, man, let me just see. Because I'm a nigga that's trying to be a team player. I'm trying to fit in any way I could. So, you doing music shit. What else could I do? I ain't a nigga like, you rap. I'm not a nigga that's going to be like, oh, I want to rap too. Like, I feel like I'm stepping on your toes. I'm trying to figure out how can I make you a better rapper, Like, what you need, or you need beats, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, I just try to get in where I fit in. I start making beats and shit. He rapped over a couple of my beats. I did a song with A$AP Ant. Yeah. And then Rocky then was paying attention on the low key. I didn't even know that. I started making I was making a lot of my beats myself. Yeah. And then one night Rocky called me just like, yo, bro, you my favorite producer right now. And that's how it really started. Yeah, and I just started taking it serious then.
How does that feel? That he said that?
Shit, I was working in the stock room at Forever 21 at the
For
Beverly
real?
Center. Yeah, I was sleeping in the garage. I was on my way to the garage at the time. Yeah, I was sleeping in the garage in Aston Matthews garage.
Yeah.
In Lakewood. I was working at Beverly Center at the Forever 21 in the stock room.
Yeah.
And it was me and my baby mama. I remember it was riding back. He called me. I hung up in his face thinking he was lying.
You thought he was lying?
Yeah, you know, like how you get my number for one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? How the fuck A$AP Rocky get my number?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this fresh when he hot, he just dropped Peso like 6 months prior. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So this is when he hot. I don't know what the fuck he calling my phone for? Everybody talking about this nigga. You want to call my phone a homeless nigga sleeping in the garage at first. So I hung up on Cuz. And then
he called you back.
Yeah, he called back.
He like,
he called back like, yo, bro, it's Flacco. Why you hang up? You know what I mean? And then Yams flew out like 2 weeks later, started managing me after that, and then it went from there. Yeah.
Talk about y'all relationship with Yams. Rest in peace, Yams.
It was good. It was my relationship with Yams is good. I just really don't like to. I don't dwell on it too much. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when I dwell on it too much, I start to believe that it was all fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this shit ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? Like, if niggas really was brothers, it wouldn't be the way it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got my own. I don't need to do no song with a nigga. I don't need nothing from a nigga. You know what I mean? But Yams brought us up different. We all slept on the floor together.
Yeah.
Fucked the same bitches, shared Subway sandwiches to where just like, you my brother, you dig what I'm saying? It ain't on no rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. Like Yams, he played a huge part, but in terms of like what I'm trying to do in the future, like I love him to death, but I'm low-key trying to get, you know, I got him on my hand, but I'm trying to just erase that, to be honest, because it's just a lot of fake love, bro. And it's not good for you trying to build a healthy mental and trying to move forward. You catch too much feelings in this rap shit thinking niggas is really your brothers, and it's not that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not coming from no salty perspective. I ain't never asked Rocky for nothing. He told me no. He there. I can call Rocky today and he'll be there for me. It's just more so just like, just be realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he got his own thing. Everybody got their own thing going on, and I'm a Long Beach nigga. They from New York. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that just it is what it is. We in two different worlds. Yams made it seem like we always in one world, but that's not what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How often is it that you think that you find in being in the rap industry that you become good friends with somebody? I know you say I found it to be that some of the relationship that you build in the music industry are fake as fuck.
No,
people
all of them
can get out of you.
But you got to think about it though, in a business sense. If you can't be used, you useless. Yeah. So a nigga gon' use you. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but it's about if you make yourself accessible. Yeah. And if you make yourself vulnerable to those type of feelings. And you see me, you don't never see me around no rap niggas. You don't never see me out in the club. Like I told you, you never see me outside. Period. You never run across me like, yo, Fats. I don't hang with niggas, bro. It's just not me. It's just like, I tried that when I first got in the game. Not even tried it. I was just like the cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to go out my shell a little bit. But bro, I'm really a get money nigga. Most of these niggas broke, bro. Sleeping on couches, couch surfing in LA. They ain't really got what they got on Instagram. So it's just like, I can do it for the likes and the Instagram followers and shit like that you do have, but at the end of the day, it don't equate to money if you don't have an enterprise to, to transfer them people over. And a lot of that shit just dead weight, bro. A lot of them niggas, bro. It's just not worth it.
No, I think you cut from a different cloth. Not even I know, because in this new generation of rap, we see a lot of niggas who only do shit for the gram and only do shit to go viral. Like, it's like, bro, like,
bro, I got 16 pictures on my Instagram.
Do you feel me?
I had like, don't get me wrong, like since 2017, I just cleaned it out a little bit. Since 2017, I had like 60 pictures. Yeah. But that's 3 years worth of work, and then like, it just never been me. I ain't never been the type, like, I feel weird giving a nigga the phone, like, yo, take a picture of me. You know what I mean? Like, not only that, it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, I be on Instagram a lot. Don't get me wrong, I be on Instagram, but just the posting part, like, if it ain't nothing that's just regular, you won't see me doing the most of my homies with pistols and gang banging, throwing up gang signs on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you see me throwing up gang signs on Instagram and we 10 deep, we most likely in like Hollywood somewhere about to go to the studio. We ain't gang banging in the hood because we got real detectives that's trying to get us with real RICO cases. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm really scared of jail, bro. Like not scared of jail, but I don't like being locked up. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't scared of no nigga or no situation. Saying like, bro, I'm not trying to sit in jail, bro. It's just like I'm scared of that, bro. Like, no.
How does that affect you? Like being in there, sitting in there.
It made me a better person. It made me look at life a lot different because they give you, you know, it's a rehabilitation. So they try to do whatever, give you counselors, do, you know, certain shit. And I'm a nigga that listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody talking about CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, how the thought process works, thought stopping and blind spots. That's all shit that opened my mind. Like, okay, for sure. Like, even if I feel like I don't need what you're talking about, it's still something I could probably pass on because what good is the utility of knowledge if you're not sharing it? You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like taking that in and just like, you know, learning about CBT, learning why Allen Iverson had a rubber band on his wrist, you know, to stop himself from thinking negative thoughts. Anytime he wanted to do something that he knew he wasn't supposed to be doing, he'd pop himself with a rubber band and bring you back to reality. Like, it's a form of thought stopping, CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. Yeah. So, just learning shit like that. Like, so it made me a better person. You know, I did a couple burpees, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like one of them niggas. Oh, I was running fades and I was chilling, bro. I was ready to get up out of there. I had a daughter on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, talks, nah, for sure. Definitely want you to stay out that motherfucker because that shit is not the place to be for sure. What's your process like for selecting beats and working on lyrics?
Well, I don't write, so a beat gotta bring it out of me. Yeah. Like the hardest part of me making music is like the first line. Like, to me, that's like once I come up with the first line, like how I want to start it off, I float across it, even the hook and everything. It's more so like, cause I talk from perspectives. Most of my music is storylines, you know what I mean? It's not just, I'm at the club, I'm at the house, I bought Dior, I'm on the couch. Like, it's not one of those. It's like a storyline. Like, you know what I mean? Everything I do is a storyline. Like, so to where everything is thought out. And it just, the beat got to bring it out of me. Like, you know what I mean? If I play a beat and it don't make me want to get up, like, oh, I want to rap. Like, even if I'm just sitting at home, if I hear that motherfucker through my headphones and I don't be like, man, I want to go to the studio. Yeah. I'm not going to rap on it.
How long does it take you to know if you fucking with a beat?
First 10 seconds. That's just what every beat. If the beat don't grab you in 10 seconds, beat got to come, like, it got to grab you the first. You shouldn't be forcing no beat on your ears. Like, oh, let me hear how it's going to sound once it drop. Like, nah, if you got to do all that, nah. It got to be when that motherfucker come on, them sounds got to be like, okay. Yeah. All right, let me see what this motherfucker, because the beat is what make the song. Yeah. That's what make the song.
Let's talk about the project Still Cutthroat. I fucked up. I'll put it out there. I fucked up. Respect to Joey Fast. I fucked up. I didn't even realize what the name was. I fucked up. Still Cutthroat is dropping. I heard a little preview or something. I mean, what can the people expect on the project?
Shit, it's just really me having fun, bro. I got over 200 songs. I just put together. Really? Yeah, I just put together. I got shit with Young Thug that I never put out. I got a lot of shit. With this one, I just put together a lot of the recent songs that that I feel was in the same frequency when it comes to soundscaping. You know what I'm saying? They all sound the same. They all on the same vibe. It got that summer type feel of springtime. You know what I mean? Brighten people moves up, get ready for summer. Yeah. Then I'm gonna come with another project summertime. I'm gonna try to drop like 6 projects this year.
This year? Yeah. Wow. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I am, bro. I'm about to be on some Currency shit. Currency was doing like 2016,
dropping hella projects. Yeah, I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get up out of here, bro. Like, I feel like how the perspective Marshawn Lynch had on the game before he came back. Like, that's why you won't never see me watch Marshawn Lynch on TV. Why? Because I just got, his perspective and the way he looked at life for him to contradict himself to be back in the game, it just didn't make sense to me. Yeah. Because when he made a statement, I remember he had an episode on Bear Grylls. He was just like, a lot of people don't get to go out like me on top of the game. You know, you still got your health, your needs. You left with a Super Bowl ring. Like, you went out with a bang. Yeah. So for you to come back, like...
Yeah. Oh, you talking when you went back to... I feel like when he came to Oakland, he did that just for the back. You talking about Seattle?
He shouldn't have came back at all.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Marshawn from.
Because at the end of the day, nah.
It wasn't the same Marshawn.
If you was gonna get out there and perform, I would say, but you don't wanna. He knew he didn't want to play, bro. Yeah. It was just more like he made. Now, when you think of Marshawn Lynch, you go somewhat thinking them last 2-3 years that he did. You ain't gonna think of Marshawn Lynch beast mode, blowing niggas up in the championship game, diving in there. So you're not gonna think of that. You gonna think of this new nigga now. And I just feel like that's where
I get your side.
Yeah, that's just how I feel.
Who did production on the project?
A lot of like up and coming. Besides like Mike and Keys, they did like a lot of Nipsey shit. Yeah, most of Nipsey shit, the whole Victory Lap shit. I got Hunger Force on there. He from the IE. Yeah. From Riverside, I think. Hard as fuck. Latin dude. Cold as a motherfucker. Really? Yeah, he cold. I got Mike D on there. That's who produced the shit with me and Larry June. Yeah. I got the Chico on there. He produced the shit with me and Jameson. Yeah. Who else I got on there? Loyalty Beats. He produced a lot of Boo Bucks shit. Boo Bucks Clan. Yeah. He from Vegas. Who else I got on that joint? Let me make sure I say these niggas' names, because producers don't get enough credit. I got a lot of Yana on that shit. He produced.
I interview a lot of. He go crazy.
I got a lot of Yana on that shit. Who else I got on there? I think Wavy Trey. He from the Bay. Okay. Where he produced like a lot of them Bay nigga shit. He's cold as fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
With you making beats, how hard is it you to rap on somebody else's shit? Like
it's harder to rap on my own shit.
Really? Yeah. Why is that?
Cause it's like how I told you the whole storyline shit. It's like that with the beats too. Like I don't really make if you listen to my beats, they're weird, bro. They not like trap beats you'll hear today. It's like I like soul samples and I use good drums on them. Like I like old school sound and shit. Like I don't like. And shit, like I'll make a trap beat, but it'll be like some different shit. Yeah. Like sometimes you hear me make like some different shit, like some shit I made for Warhol, Lyric Galore. Like you hear some shit like that, or you hear some shit I made for Rocky, like some shit like that sound crazy, but then you hear some shit like I did for P Diddy, the candy coated sample, like shit like that. You be like, oh, what the fuck, this nigga all in every bag. I like old school shit, bro. Honestly, personally.
Rough tops. So when people listen to this project, what is it that you want them to feel?
Shit, still Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Still Cutthroat. I still got it, bro. Even though a nigga been here, nigga ain't talking about a lot of people talking about what the fuck happened to Joey Fats and all this because you don't see a nigga, A-list celebrity, tweeting my shit or Instagram my shit. That don't mean I went nowhere. I'm doing more numbers than I ever did. I got more money than I ever had. Yeah. It's just more so like I just want motherfuckers to know like I make quality projects. This is my 8th, 9th project. Yeah. You know what I mean? So niggas been rapping for 2 weeks and drop one hot project and motherfucker, oh yeah, this motherfucker the truth. Ooh, yeah, the truth, motherfucker LA. Yeah. Come on, bro. What happened to the real niggas that's giving real quality bodies of music that's endless? Like, you can go play some Joey Fats from 2012 and it's going to be something you can still attach to. It ain't going to be about some fashion that was hot at the time. It ain't going to be about none of that. It's going to be about the real, trying to give niggas game. So, how I feel is just like exactly like what the course that Nipsey was running. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just what I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm at where Nipsey dropped, when he dropped Crenshaw. Yeah. That's how I feel like where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know who I am. Everybody. You go to L.A., nigga, you act like, nigga ain't gonna be bumping on Joey Fats, be asking, you know what Joey Fats is? Yeah, they heard of me in some form of fashion. They know who I am. Yeah. But it's a form of me of getting it out there to the masses. I ain't never been a nigga that cared enough to do that. Like I said before, like, it just ain't me. Like, I'm a nigga that do something and let it grow organically. I'm not about to go out there and get in front of a nigga face. And I don't like selling myself to people. You dig what I'm saying? That's just how I always felt. Like, I don't like overselling it. Like, even when it comes to anything, like my clothes, like, if a nigga gotta, this, give it back, bro. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have to, you know what I mean? I'm not about to oversell myself to you. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If not, keep it pushing. And that, I feel like it's a gift and a curse in a way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You one of the artists that I know that you're adamant about, like, being independent, not having management like yourself or pretty much. Have you been able to do that? Would you suggest people to do that? Because when you do that, I mean, you do bring back the majority of the cut. Like,
it's not even it's not even about the money.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm an each one teach one ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I like to learn. I like to put people on what I learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go sign a deal, I got a business manager doing all my business. I got my manager doing all my management work, booking agent doing all my booking agency, PR, and doing all my social work and all that for all these blogs and shit. Like, what am I to learn when I'm not hot no more? Because it do come a time when you're not hot. Sure. That time always come. Yeah. So it's just like, that's why a lot of niggas don't last, because they don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm trying to teach Namir now that I'm more involved in his situation. Yeah. It's just like, bro, you got to start worrying about when you're not hot no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, when nobody worried about you. I don't give a fuck. Like, when you and your mama you ain't even on good terms with your mama no more because you ain't got nothing to offer nobody type shit. Like, you got to start thinking like that. And that's what's important. You know what I mean? So that's just really how I try to do. Really, it's not even about I'm against it, because if you find it's people out there that still giving good situations, very seldomly, and it's rare. Yeah. But it's happening still. Yeah. It's not something that's out of the ordinary. Well, it is out of the ordinary, but
people get good record deals.
Yeah, but it happens though. Yeah. You just got to make it on your terms, like what Nipsey did. You gotta just show the groundwork. Like, yeah, I probably don't do the numbers as niggas. I probably don't go as crazy as a One Take Jake or all these niggas. But the enterprise that I built, what they accumulate in the whole year, I probably make in 3 months. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All going to you. Not only that, I like my brand. That's what I'm saying. I cleared over $500,000 revenue last year.
The merch is dope.
Yeah, so
you rocking the hoodie.
It's not even that. I get publishing checks for writing for people that I wrote shit 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit that I don't even talk about. Like, niggas who been in the studio with me, like, seeing when I'm in studios with A-list celebrities, how I'm helping write for them, producing beats low key. Like, I'm doing a lot of shit. Like, I wasn't around Rocky for no reason. I wasn't writing for Cut, but I was teaching him how to produce that whole time. That's why you see him producing a lot more, trying to learn. I taught Rocky how to produce. I taught him a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, just like, niggas know I got it. Yeah. It's just a matter of, like, they know I ain't no nigga that's gonna go for nothing. I ain't no yes man ass nigga. Yeah. That's just how the labels is too. They know I ain't gonna be no nigga that's gonna let a nigga fuck me over, talking about, I'm getting this, you can't get. I'm in that label. Who up in there? We up in there, bro. So they know they can't. Yeah. So I'm chilling, fool. I'm happy where I'm at. Like, I'm happy that I had to take the long route. Yeah. Cause now I got equity.
Yeah. You don't see that often though. People want the quick and fast shit.
Don't get me wrong. If I had the choice, I probably would have took it too. I probably would have too. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not no nigga that's gonna sit here and lie to you. I probably would have took it too if I had the choice. If it was sitting right here, like, you can go get this money, or because I'm a nigga that really needed it. I grew up poor. My mama getting old, so I'm a nigga that really needed it at the time. But like I said, the fact that everything worked out, my mama's still here, everybody's still in good health 10 years later, after me still putting in this groundwork, it's the best thing that can happen to me, because I have enterprise now. It's not about just Joey Fast as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I can go design for a whole big brand myself, you know what I mean, and make just as much bread. I can do whatever. I'm signing artists. You know what I mean? I'm getting artists big deals, you know what I mean? Like, I've done a lot for a lot of people. Like, that's been behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think people give you credit for all the work that you've done, even behind the scenes as well?
I'm not worried about the credit. Yeah. You know what I mean? A man ain't known for what he got, for what he possesses. He known for what he did for his people. So regardless if they show love or not, when a nigga gone, they gonna know. Yeah. Everybody gonna know what I did. They probably ain't gonna say it, but they be like, damn, he was always there for me type shit, did anything. So that's what I do it for. Your life is about working on your exit. I don't work to live. I work to be remembered. You feel me? How motherfuckers want to look at me when I'm out of here.
Yeah. So. Nah, fuck with that. I seen you post about Drake and Vince coming with a.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, bro. That shit that was on live. Nigga Drake talking about him and Vince gonna do a record. Vince hit me like, I'm like, yeah, I see you and Drake about to do a record. He like, man, this nigga cap. So then Drake DM'd me. He said, never mind, he's serious.
That's what's up. So
hopefully that record come out soon.
Yeah.
Vince got a lot of talent in it. That's all he needed, just a couple records, you know what I'm saying?
That'll be lit for sure. I was looking back to an old interview that you had did with Sway with Flocka. How was it for you being on Sway?
Shit, I've been on Sway numerous of times. I text Sway.
That's your first time on Sway?
That was my first time, but after that, I went like numerous times after that.
Yeah.
But Sway is a good dude, like somebody who I text numerous times. Not late, 'cause it feel like, you know, your pops interviewing you or some type shit. Like your pops fuck with your music type shit.
It's not like no watered down.
Yeah, it's not like, cause he really there. Like he really, it's not like he not in tune with everything probably, but he know enough to where you feel comfortable. Like, yeah, this nigga know me. He not just a nigga that just scratching the surface of the records you got with other big artists. Like he's going deep. You know what I mean? And he going deep where you come from, your family, like, you know, relations and shit like that, who you connect. Like when he don't have to, at the end of the day, I'm Joey Fats. You got motherfuckers big as motherfucker going on there to where, you know what I mean, for it to even be looking up anything about me, it was an honor. And it wasn't just on no interview shit. You can tell he really fucked with me. Like, you know, I fuck with you, you know what I mean? So, cause he seen me grow. He seen me talk about being poor one time coming, then he see me talking about 6-figure coops. He like, damn, like that quick. Like, I remember he said that in the interview, like, damn, you make it buying better cars than me. And that, when he said that, that's when I noticed I had to chill out though. That's when I was like, damn, like I am tripping. Like it's the OG telling me like I'm doing too much basically. Like so I chill. You know,
you live and you learn.
Yeah, I got a little $40,000 Mustang now.
Yeah, clean. What is your relationship like with Waka now?
Me and Waka close, FaceTime like every day.
Yeah,
every day. That's who really really encourages me to stay on my business aspect, because being an entrepreneur, it's a lot of downsides to it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ups and downs. You know, everything ain't always green.
Yeah.
You know, the grass be dead sometimes. So to have, you know, somebody like him, you know what I mean? And even in his situation, a lot of people, ain't nobody, just being honest, I don't give a fuck. Walker, you can be mad at me. You can call Deb. You can call Mom. Call anybody. Ain't nobody checking for Walker like that when it comes to music.
Yeah.
But the things that he's invested in and done outside of music and in life, he's straight to where he really do it for the love. Like I seen him in 2015, he was already done then. Like he was just doing shows, but Walker was already talking like this in 2015, reading books and just talking about doing other shit. Alkaline Dies on some Dr. Sebi shit. He already was cycling outside the music, and now he just a full-blown businessman. He just recently got his gun license, too, so he got like 500 guns now. That's all he do is FaceTime me all day. Like, look at what I just got. What the fuck is that?
I still love y'all record Paradise.
I want to do a lot more records with him, but it just like, when me and him, it just brothers for real. It's not even, we don't talk about music ever. Like, never talk about music.
I think that's a great relationship, though, especially for artists. Like,
we don't never talk about music, like, rarely. Last time he called me, he was like, man, I was just talking to my mom about you. He was like, I only got one crip brother, and that's Joe. Let me call this nigga. And he called me, you know what I mean? So, me and him real cool. That's my dude.
Yeah. What would you say has been the most challenging obstacle in your career, and how did you overcome that?
Self-doubt. You know what I mean? Self-doubt is something I deal with 24/7. You always feel like you're not good enough, you know what I mean? I feel like I can conquer anything, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm better than a lot of these niggas. Yeah. But it's just at the end of the day, you know, it's politics and a lot of shit to where certain shit is out of your control, to where you start doubting yourself. Like, damn, is this, you know, really what I need to be focusing on? You know what I mean? So just being able to wake up and have that willpower to even still be doing this shit after 10 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like I can say, like, that's my biggest obstacle.
How do you get past that, though?
So all I got, I'm a felon, bro. Yeah. I can't go get no job.
I can't. Sorry for that.
I ain't trying to go. I can't go work no 9 to 5. I ain't trying to go pick up no work. You know what I mean? So that's what I gotta do. I gotta make it work.
What is a perfect day for Joey Fats?
Cook some breakfast, water my plants.
I be seeing you cooking.
Yeah.
You a chef?
Nah, I just be cooking.
You be making omelets and shit?
Yeah. Not no more, nigga, vegan and shit, but.
You say you was vegan. How has the vegan life been treating you?
It's good. Yeah, I just, like I said, just earlier when I told you earlier, just me getting older. I'm almost 30 now. I'll be 30 next year. So just me being older, a lot of shit don't digest well with me no more like it used to. Like, I could eat a burrito. That shit is sit on top of my stomach the whole day. Yeah. You know what I mean? Rather than me eating, you know what I mean, something light. You know what I mean? Like some zucchini bread or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll be straight. And it sound crazy. Like, listen, you told me about some zucchini bread 2 years ago. I told you to get your gay ass out my face. Fuck, I look like eating some zucchini bread. But, bro, like, when you eat shit, it just
makes you feel better,
bro. Cause I still get full. Like I still eat. I'm a big nigga, bro. I like eating. So even though I'm vegan, I still eat and I still be full. You know the full when you eat. Like every bite or every drink you take, your stomach get tighter. Yeah. I still be that, but it ain't the burping. But it ain't none of that.
All of the sleep and shit.
You get over it like 15 minutes, it'll start going down. Like you know what I mean.
Have you been dropping weight?
I'll drop weight naturally around this time of year, summertime. Yeah. I haven't really weighed myself really though lately, so I can't even tell you the truth. I don't want to tell you no lie. Yeah. Yeah.
Who does Joey Fats want to work with? If you could pick out whoever.
Who I want to work with? Probably Lil Tecca. Yeah. Yeah.
Why Lil Tecca?
Music made me happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can fuck with that. I can see y'all putting something together.
No, you can't, nigga. Fuck out of there.
I could.
I don't know. Let's see. Nah, this shit tight.
A hooker, he can for sure cut a hook for you.
Fuck with Lil Tecca. I really think his music is dope. It remind me of like me in elementary school or something. Like that's like some shit I listened to in elementary school, middle school. Yeah. Like I used to listen to Bow Wow heavy growing up.
I feel like everybody did.
Bro, Bow Wow, what?
He was the hottest shit out.
I ain't gonna lie, once Lil Romeo start kicking this shit, you know, I'm a dark skinned nigga. Bro, I had to go Romeo. Bro, he with Master P too. You know what I mean? Fuck this little nigga Bow Wow. Understand?
No limit. Nah. I like to ask this question to everyone who comes on the show. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Probably a bird, bro. I like being outside. I'm scared of heights though, but being able to fly and just to see, that gotta be something crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit for sure crazy. Is it? You don't like planes?
No, I'd be chilling in planes. Them shits feel like a house. Like you feel like this. Like you feel like a plane feel like this. Like plane you don't feel like you're in the air.
But like what? Like going on a cliff on a hike?
Like going on high balconies. Like I'm one of them niggas that legs start shaking. I can't get close to the edge. I be creeping up on it. Like
I've been trying to attack that fear of mine too.
Nah, I've been like I went on this hike. I go on this hike in Altadena. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like 500 feet in the air. I be going crazy. One time I went by myself. The first time I went by myself. That shit so high and scary, nigga. My legs start giving out, and then I walk back down that motherfucker on all fours. I was like, that's how scared I was, nigga. Sheesh.
But I feel like the only way to conquer that is to go up there.
But that's the type of shit that I'm on now. It's not even like nigga can get bread, nigga can buy jewelry, buy cars. Niggas did all that already, bro. Nigga really just trying to go do some shit now, bro.
What advice do you have for independent artists?
Shit, rap just a stepping stone. If rap is all you bank on, you a stupid ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, rap is a stepping stone. I don't know one nigga in my life who I met personally that said that I want to be a rapper. Rappers looked up to be liars, fabricators. So I don't know if you want to be a rapper, you weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, rapping is just a stepping stone. You get out here and tell your story. You're attached to the crowd that you're attached to. You help others. You get back to your community. But then you go do other shit. You know what I'm saying? You go do something greater. If the rap is the greatest you can be, you ain't shit, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, and no disrespect to anybody, this is the only thing that they do, or Biggie, Tupac, because they died behind this shit. But you know what I mean? You got kids. You got
a real life.
Like, you got kids out there, bro. That's like, you know what I mean? That got a fucked up mental, fucked up childhood. You know what I mean? You can be building rehabilitation centers, teaching the kids music. Yeah. You talking about you want to talk about being a rapper? Yeah. Like a rapper. You could go be a lawyer to be helping homies out in the hood. Yeah. You can be going to go do some social work to help these kids out that's getting mistreated. But you want to be a rapper. Yeah. I don't. When a nigga tell me he a rapper, I want to like, that shit don't enthuse me. Like, oh yeah, nigga, this the job for you. Like, nah. It's that my nigga in college right there. He on his way of getting a degree. Yeah. I told her he can't hang out with me unless he get that degree, bro. Yeah. I'm focused on niggas being something. It's not. This shit ain't no 401k come with this, bro. Yeah. You can't retire with this. Yeah,
that's what you would think that it was, but it's not. And I didn't realize that too. One of my homies who a rapper told me, he's like, bro,
you can set it up. You can set it up the way. Yeah, if you know your business. Even with your life insurance, a lot of people don't know that you can take out installments from your life insurance, like take out advances from your life insurance. Yeah. Like it's a lot of ways you can go around shit to do it the right way, but and just in my terms, it's just like rappers nowadays are not getting in the game to rap about something that's gonna lead people in the right direction. There are a lot of rappers that's getting the limelight. There's motherfuckers that's gonna lead people astray if you pay attention to that. Everybody that's in the limelight, no disrespect, like the NBA young boy, dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But he's a wild young nigga that's doing a lot of wild shit that a lot of people look up to. That a lot of young niggas, oh, let me go tote this gun and do this. They don't. A nigga like a Nipsey.
Yeah.
Will be looked up as like, you got little niggas who be like, hey, I don't want to listen to that shit. Nigga, nobody listen to that old ass shit, that cheesy ass shit. You know what I mean? But you know, you got people that's gonna respect it now because it's demise and stuff. But let's just be honest, like people in Los Angeles support it because we know the story, we know the aura, you know what I mean, the people's champ, you know how he is for the community and all that type of stuff. But if somebody from Memphis can give a fuck,
no idea,
you know, and no idea his input and what he done for all of us.
Yeah, they see it, but they don't know. They haven't felt it.
Exactly. So it's just like Nipsey not known for being a rapper.
Yeah,
he's not. Like when you think about Nipsey, niggas not saying, "Oh, nigga, Bullets Ain't Got No Name is the best mixtape ever." Yeah. They saying, "Man, you see what the fuck he did for all these people around here." And that's like I said, that's what a man is known for. It's not for what he possessed or what he did. It's for what he done for his people.
He laid the blueprint for sure for niggas to follow. Off top. I gotta ask you, 6ix9ine just got out.
I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about 6ix9ine? I feel you.
I don't want to talk about none of that.
What is something that most people don't know about you?
Shit. I'm funny, bruh. I'm a cool nigga. A lot of people be thinking I'm some cold hard killer or some shit.
You're a good guy, for sure.
A real good guy.
Nah, for sure. I think something that I appreciate about you is that you punctual and that you do answer. Your communication is great. I feel like
nigga, I'll be fucking up. Don't say in cap.
Phone,
yeah,
though.
I do.
You answer the phone. That's so.
I got 2 phones though. As you see, I got 2 different phones. You know what I'm saying? So
Joey Fast answers when I call, when I FaceTime him, and you even if we might not connect all the time, but you at least make an effort.
Nah, I make sure I get back to you one way or the other. You know what I mean?
That's important for me because it's like we gotta be on the same page and get the content done. So it's kind of like we able to get this shit done, for sure. I want to ask you, what do you think has changed the most in your music over the years?
I did a lot of shit to fit in, like from like 2016, 2017. Those 2 years, I was doing a lot of shit because I was around Cardi, I was around, you know, that crowd at the time. So I was doing a lot of shit but it helped me, like, because I got a younger crowd from doing that. But that wasn't me. Like, but now I'm back to my solid, like on my own too. Yeah, but it's the same joke. Like I've been this cold. Like you go listen to Karma.
Yeah.
I dropped that mixtape 2013. You listen to that song, bro, just Karma alone.
Yeah.
You understand ain't nobody fucking with me out here. Yeah. Like literally, like you will understand nobody's fucking with me. You listen to that whole song, no hook. I'm just rapping for like 4 minutes. And that's one of my biggest songs still streaming to this day. Cause it's a whole like I said, it's a storyline. It's a whole storyline about me. Like Karma being in a sense of a bitch. Like I'm talking to her like, Karma, how you doing? My name is Joey. I like to blow trees from the east side. It's cold, bro. Like, bro, when I played that shit for Alchemist, bro, he lost his mind. Like, yo, we gotta work. We gotta work. Like, we gotta. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I really got on with the music shit. I remember when we was at Alchemist shit. His rap campus, me, Earl Sweatshirt, Vince there. It's a lot of us there. It was a lot of us there. And we used to just go there and just cut records. That was like what we called the rap camp back then. Yeah. And I remember hip hop was there from Def Jam. Yeah. It's me, Vince, and it's Aston. And I'm like, Vince is in there doing some shit for Alchemist. I wasn't even rapping at the time. I'm just, just chilling about my head, just joking around, just rapping this shit. Alchemist look at me like, the fuck you standing right here for? Like, go in the booth and spit that shit. I go in the booth, I start rapping. Hip hop walk out the other room like, who you? Like, I'm like, my name Joey. Like, like, where you from? I'm from be like, bro, you sound like you from New York. Like, you got like a New York swagger. Like, New York, New York. And ever since then, niggas just, I do got like an old New York West, like when I rap with West Coast shit. Yeah. But then I can get on the Dave E shit too, the boom bap shit, and go crazy with him too. That's just how I always been. Cause I like Nas a lot. Nas one of my favorite rappers growing up too. Yeah.
What's the place you want to travel to?
Been everywhere.
Really?
been everywhere. Yeah, I'm universal. I ain't no Crip that just been in Long Beach. I toured all over Europe. Been everywhere.
Really?
Yeah,
You been to Amsterdam?
Yeah, I've been to
How
Amsterdam.
was that?
I performed at the Milkweg at Amsterdam, nigga. Yeah.
You like Amsterdam?
I like Copenhagen the most.
Okay.
Denmark, Copenhagen is dope. But if I would move anywhere, it'd probably be Europe, London, East London, Stratford, East London.
Why there?
Cause like the slums, you got the average black kid going to school with the rich Jew kid up the street. You know what I mean? It's like everybody crabs in a bucket over there.
Yeah.
It's what you make it, rather than somebody being born and being up here because he's this race type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, I still ain't made it to Europe. It's a sad situation, but I plan to change.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot different now because the EU broke up, the Europe Union, to where a lot of they shit, the values of the dollar is changing up a lot through Europe, to where it's not. I don't know. I read a lot, bro. I'm a little geek, so yeah.
You said you were a big reader. What? How did you develop wanting to read like a lot? You don't hear a lot of people saying that.
George Jackson.
Really?
Yeah, George Jackson. If you just pay attention to George Jackson, you understand the reason why I am.
Yeah.
Like the reason why I am, like, cool nigga. He got a book called Soledad Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, George Jackson is an interesting person. He's dead though. But if y'all know who George Jackson is, go home. You look him up. He's an interesting character. You know who Bunchy Carter is?
Nah.
You don't know who Bunchy Carter is?
Bunchy Carter?
You know who Bunchy Carter is? I told you. Yeah, it's like somebody you need to know about. These are African Americans, and you from the Bay, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the headquarters of Black Panthers was in Oakland. So
yeah, for sure.
It's like
Bunchy Carter was a Black Panther?
No, he's from South Central.
Oh, okay.
Bunchy Carter is a South Central. It was a black man from South Central that ended up going to UCLA, which is big, and this was in the 70s, I believe. So for him to be going to UCLA as a black kid from South Central was already a big deal. But he was killed by the FBI on the campus of UCLA. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's when you start seeing that how propaganda, been used since day one to manipulate us as a race. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and that's just how I feel about. That's why the whole Cutthroat shit is each one teach one. You see niggas as Bloods, you see Mexicans, you see everybody, because at the end of the day, it's just like, just trying to see everybody win, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one of my favorite things, like, I'm into African American studies. That's me. Where I come from, my original people. You know what I mean? Like, original man being from Mesopotamia and shit like that. So those type of shit I'm into. So anything I can do to help my brothers out, when it comes to knowledge or anything like that, that's what I'm here for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit. Like, Eldridge Cleaver, if y'all looking for any, like, authors to look up, he's a good author to read up on books. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit out there for you to read as a black man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, it took me a white person. It took me to meet a white nigga that was 67 years old to tell me this. Like, I'm on my way to London for riding first class. Yeah. And he telling me this. Like, he's basically telling me how much other races idolize black people. Because how we like superhumans. We can go to the gym, work out for 2 weeks and have size. Yeah. We can jump through the air and fly and dunk. Like, majority of the people that you see in professional sports, football, basketball, is black. So at the end of the day, it's just like, people look up to us, but we so oppressed and things in America. You know what I'm saying? To where you don't believe you really as great as you is out here. So that's just my thing. I let all my niggas know, they great and how much I adore them. You know what I mean? How much I want them to be something. Not they can be something. You gotta be something type shit. You know what I mean? So.
I fuck with that heavy shit. I look like I need to start reading some more books.
No, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? The shit that you're gonna learn ain't on no TV, bro, or on your phone. It's in them books.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned in the industry so far?
Stay to myself, believe in myself, work on myself. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? You gotta build that foundation. Yeah. Because if you can go pay for that feature, you can get that feature and pop off. But what you gonna follow up with? Yeah. It's always gonna be on you at one point in time. So the best thing to do is work on yourself.
For my final question, I want to ask you, what advice could you give to a younger person who's trying to become an entrepreneur?
The world is a consumer's market. Everybody needs something. everybody is buying something. You just got to figure out what you got to sell them.
Yeah.
Whether it's socks, every necessities, you got to think about everybody needs something. They need toilet paper to wipe their ass. They need food to put in their belly. They need Q-tips to put in their ears. Some people like nose trimmers. It's so many things. It's a consumer's market. Everybody buying something. Yeah. You just got to connect to it. What you want to sell.
Yeah.
You know, I just decided to sell clothes, but I was selling cars. I sold dope. I sold cell phones. So I sold pussy. I sold everything. You know what I mean? So it's like the world is a consumer's market. That's all it is. You just gotta see what you want to sell to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be innovative.
Yeah.
And be an innovative. Don't be just entrepreneur. Be an innovator.
Yeah.
You always gotta be somebody that's thinking ahead. That's trying to think outside the box and come with something new rather than being redundant doing what all these niggas is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about on no little pump shit going to put on a bra and some motherfucking fingernail polish. I don't like that guy, Little Pump. He is the epitome of what's wrong with the hip hop world today. And that's all I gotta say.
Off top. Shit. Joey, you already know. It's a pleasure. Still Cutthroat. About to drop.
Friday, my nigga. I think that's April 17th. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
You got any final words for your fans?
Wash your hands and stay in the house, nigga.
Hell
I'm trying to beat the coronavirus right now.
Joey Fats, I appreciate you.